to get our finances in order. Here to help us get a head start is personal finance expert and CEO and co-founder of Oxygen Financial, Ted Jenkin. Ted, happy holidays to you. Thanks for being here. I think changing our financial habits is kind of like starting a diet or a new health program, right? We know we should, but we keep putting it off. So we need to start somewhere. Let's begin with holiday financial hangovers. If we've got credit card debt after we went nuts over the holidays, how do we take that first step to improve it?
Well, good to see you, Marnie. And I recommend that people perform plastic surgery. And what I mean by that is to cut up all those credit cards that they don't need. You don't have to cancel them, just cut them up and ultimately keep two of them. And you may want to call your credit card company to do something called a workout agreement and saying, look, if I overspent, obviously you want me to pay. Can we change the interest rate or the payment that I'm making every month? And then definitely read your statements on your year-end credit cards just to make sure you're not overpaying on subscriptions or dues or memberships. That's a great place to start on January 1.
You also say it's a good idea to be doing financial exercises. What does that look like?
Yeah, well, this is like building muscles, Marnie. You've got to start somewhere. So I like the pay yourself first rule, whether that's 1% of your pay or 3% or 10%, start paying yourself like a bill. Then implement Ted's rule of thirds and simply put, if you get a raise or a bonus this year, a third goes to fund, a third goes to taxes, but a third should go to savings. And then once a quarter, just check your net worth. Look at everything you own and everything you owe and say, is that going north? Those are great ways to start again next year.
The other thing you say is to set goals. How might that help us accomplish some financial stability?
Well, look, people that set goals in many studies will have 10 times the net worth of people that don't. And it's important so you know what your priorities are. If you want to achieve anything in life, at work or at home or with your money, you've got to be able to set goals. I recommend in the beginning of the year, every family try the 21-day budget cleanse. Take 21 days, go through your major bills, ask yourself what you're paying. Is there a way to reduce them? And then, Marty, one of the big ones here, stop going to the grocery store. The average American's going 14 times a month right now for lunches and dinners and to pick up groceries. Look, grocery stores are like Las Vegas. They're there to separate you from your wallet. You just don't know it till you get there.
Oh, so what do we do as an alternative? Because I am doing that.
Look, you've got to shop your pantry before you go to the grocery store. That's number one. Two is make a list before you go to the grocery store or you're going to spend more money, and just try to stop those impulses. See if you can get home first before you hit the store, or if you're going to the store once a week, make a list for everything that you need. It's a way to shop less. Obviously, sometimes they say Whole Foods takes your whole paycheck, and there's a reason.
Right, and then look through your receipt, right? What are you spending and where? And some of those big ticket items. I'm guilty in the cheese aisle for spending way too much. How about some places to invest in 2024? If you've been smart and you've got some money put aside, what's a good move to put that money in a place where it might grow?
Yeah, Marnie, presidential election years tend to be very good overall. So let's just start that the stock market should do well. But if the Fed decreases interest rates, bonds and REITs may be two places to put your money. Certainly, I think technology is going to continue to do well. And I love the story you just ran on bin stores. I think dollar stores that people are tightening at their wallet, those kinds of investments will bode very well in 2024.
What do you think, Ted, is one of the biggest mistakes people make when they're looking at their own finances, that they don't reflect enough on how they spend and where they spend it?
Marnie, I'm just shocked that people don't read their bills anymore. It's shocking that someone will pay their American Express bill without reading it and saying, look, if my Amex bill is $5,000 or it's in between some field goal post, I'll just pay it. If everyone just reads their bills, they would save more money. It happened when people used to spend cash. They knew what they were spending. Now that people are on credit, they don't know what they're spending all the time.
Some great advice. Thank you. I hope that it helps a lot of people in 2024. It certainly will help me. I'm going to take a closer look at my grocery bill. Ted, great to see you. Happy holidays.
Yeah, you too, Marnie. Thanks.